Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and I am back with the Queen. And yes, we are. I feel like we're ready to advance the plot. I don't think there's any significant side quests we could do at this stage.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Let me just double check. Quest list. World, Weaver's Manor. Wheel of Misfortune. Guild Seals 40. I thought that was just a minigame, but no matter. I probably should know where all of them are, but there's no way to track how many and what you're missing, which is a little frustrating. So I'll probably just tidy that up post game. Pen is mightier. I've probably got a bunch of them actually. Framed for murder. That's an evil quest. That is an evil quest. That's just a shooting range. That's just DLC. That it's just a house. Again, I'm probably going to tidy all of them up. Because if we look at that, yeah, we've got all of you. We've got all of you. Got all of you. There's another silver key in Barrowstone Industrial. No, you know what? There's some that I think you can't even get until the end of the game, so... And that's just huge. I think there's a region you can only get actually post-game as well. Village. Those gnomes are in the reliquary below the academy, so we'll go with them. And again, Mistpeak Valley is quite huge as well. Right, you know what? I feel it's time to advance the plot. Oh, how much money have I put? How much money have I got?
Any other business to attend?
I think that's my money overall. I don't think that's...
Just doing a bit of bookkeeping.
Actual. Do you know what? Transfer to treasury. Let's just go and... Let's just make doubly sure, because I'm pretty sure the next jump is going to get us into, like... end game sort of status. Yeah, why not? And you know what, let's just... I feel like that's way more than enough. I also feel like... Is there something about empty... Is there a chest if you empty your treasury? Or is there only a chest if you empty the contents of that treasury to your own personal wealth? Let's just double check, because that isn't actually getting any smaller. There's a chest at the bottom of one of these. I can't remember if it's this one or the other one. If it's the other one, we'll see it on the evil playthrough. Well, must be in the evil playthrough that we're going to see what I think it's probably like a rare weapon or something, that we'll get to see that chest, because that must be the reward you get for being...
Your special gift is still waiting for you to open it. Surely you've had enough anticipation by this point?
Yes, I have had enough anticipation. Let's just crack on. I'm eager to start the next stage.
I trust you're well, madam.
Woo! Yes, Mom.
Hello there, Your Majesty. I hope you're well.
Well, if that's not a hint that something's going to happen, I don't know what is. But I've put all the... and... Wow! I feel like that's either rent
the
or
Queen of Albion.
money from shops.
How are you today,
Both.
Majesty?
Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaelin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you, Your Majesty.
I gotta say, I think that's been the weakest of Reaver's rebuttals to any of these things. I mean, we're still going to build the Desert Fort regardless of how weak or strong his proposal is, but that was not his best effort.
This outpost would give us peace of mind.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
That's it, 121. Once we've in fact, I think this is literally it. This is going to be launching us straight into Endgame. Once we've done these couple of proposals.
Is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak dwellers. Today you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
I mean, yes, we're going to keep it. It's just an ugly strip mining thing that it happens to if we go with Reaver, but we'll see that in the evil playthrough, so go ahead, let's keep our promise. We are a noble monarch.
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains shall be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Yes.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Reaver Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
I don't know if I've actually mentioned this. It certainly bothered me for a while, but the sound balancing, his voice is so quiet, and it should be so much more audible in those cutscenes.
Of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fit...
Thank God for that. Oh, I never bothered grinding to level everything up. Ooh, is this the last opportunity you have to do treasury stuff? This is the last opportunity you have to do treasure. Oh, is there an X button to switch it to? Oh, you can actually. Oh, I don't know if you can actually do that in anywhere else but this part of the game. But we're fine. So, well, yes, it's been a year. We know what's going to happen next. I don't feel I'm as ready for this as I could have been, because I never actually bothered to grind my guild seals. Or maybe I should have done the DLC before now. Those little things to get the extra guild seals to help me on my way. Oops. Let's just crack on and enter the portal.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Okay. That is... let's be honest here. That bit's cool, whether you're... I mean, it's cool either way, but it's just like, yeah, I'm badass. I've got wings. Now, right. What guild seals haven't I? What guild things haven't I got yet? Okay, yeah. Let's upgrade my magic. Okay, we've upgraded my magic. This is just the blade spell, which is only 40, but what can I upgrade here? I think these need to be 120. Oh, they're only they're only 100, but I can only choose one, and I might as well do magic because I do like to spam. I do like to spam the B button quite a lot. This feels like a worthy choice. And it's at this point right now that I regret not upgrading everything and having that all done. Still, it's too late now to really worry about it. Let's just carry on, shall we? Start this epic battle. Plus, I've got angel wings, and I'm happy with that. Protected till... Yeah, I think what have I got? Almost double? It's shy of double, but I'm not, you know. pretty good.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Alright, guys. Woof, here we go. This is gonna be... It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something indeed.
My lady.
Time for me to kick your ass!
The city with your lives!
Mate, I'm not gonna be doing it with the sword. Don't be daft. It's gonna be magic. Yeah, okay.
Oi! Leave me mate alone, you rat!
It's here!
Oh, yes,
It's here!
a spell should do the trick against these things. Does that thing ever shut up? Yes! No armor is stopping you, is
Oh,
it?
these things are quite powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna be spent. It takes so long to charge.
We have to find it. We have to save our people.
But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death!
Can't take that voice anymore!
Right, okay, I feel like we should probably just move forward
I'm
then.
taking some serious
Try and do some
punishment
stuff.
here.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to it. We'll drive you
I
insane.
think whatever's
Don't
inside them
listen.
just got fried. That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it.
You can also just hit it.
We have to find that bastard and kill it.
We do. Let's just crack on.
You can
Ooh.
never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
Dog, is this really the time?
These things are tough.
I don't know what you're actually fighting. I mean, it's not really the time, but I'm gonna do the dick spot. Oh gosh, I never bothered to get health potions. And I'm regretting that now. I don't have food, I don't have health potions. I don't think I've got time to do this before I get spam attacked. Come on. Right, you know what? Let's just carry on. I have... You know, for all the fact I knew the timings, I feel I haven't actually done it that well. I did not prepare as well as I could have, and it's clearly a shame, you know, so don't be silly.
This isn't real. It isn't real.
Quite a lot of things are fake.
Someone please tell me it's just a nightmare. You think you can win?
Oh,
Well,
I have
so
2
do
health
I.
potions.
Meaning me, not you. Oh, what the hell?
Can you see the others?
Anything else going on? Anything else? Why is there all this sand here? That's the bit I'm not sure I understand. Alright.
Done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
Charming. Glad I went with the light hair. It makes me feel more saintly. Oh!
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night.
Oh, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Oh, well, he might be now. Will it let us leave? It lets us leave.
How are we going to fight them all off?
Watch us.
Well, I don't know about you, but Walter, but I'm going to use B and magic. A lot. Uh-oh. I might also use guns. Ah, sweet.
Like us, we might stand a chance.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us.
How are we supposed to get past it? That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it. Yeah, no armor is stopping you, is it?
Nice. Right.
Trying to distract it.
The Dark Guardian shall protect the children always.
Oh, that's a beauty. Only everyone else can cast those spells.
Oh! That feels like it hurt. Oh, that feels like it's gonna hurt too. I'm not doing well. Did I kill it? Let my health recharge.
Shall be sightless. For that is the most blessed
run away,
state
run away.
of being.
Where the hell did the sun
It
go
is
anyway?
our gift to you.
Ah, no, run away, thank you very much.
The sword still slides through them. With two crack shots like us, we might stand a chance. Nice one! He's not getting up again.
Okay. Health, please recharge. Please recharge.
Petals falling into a river. You are the flowers the children will pick and cast into
Stun him with
death.
that, and then go for this.
Pick that up!
Right. Can I actually run past these guys? Or are they just gonna keep spawning? Oh, ooh, what was that? Apart from my impending doom.
Good! They're not that tough, but there's just so many!
Who made you?
Whoever's inside them just got fried!
Who crafted such
No armor is
slight,
stopping you, is it?
flimsy forms? You rip like insect wings in our hands.
Nice. Okay. This is not bad.
You're not touching me with your dark, wispy feelers.
Oh wait.
Our protector, our sentinel, the engine in the darkness.
Yes, a nice spell should do the trick against these things. That
It's
armor
really
is thick,
nice,
but you
even
can still
more.
shoot through. Nice one! He's not getting up again. We have to hit him with everything we've got.
I knew that was coming. Couldn't avoid it in time.
To smash the
We
armor.
cannot be stopped. Have you
Come on,
not
let me roll,
realized
let me roll.
that yet?
Oh,
You, is it?
no, I did not avoid that. Yes, got it. Sometimes, like, you're already locked into an animation. It takes too long to break out of it. It's totally frustrating. Influence here. Door's locked. Okay, that's fair. You know, if I was some sort of citizen or something in that area, I'd probably knock door too.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing.
Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
Walter!
Oh, it's gross.
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through.
I can't see.
I can't see. Beauty. If only everyone else could cast those spells.
Why did you do this to me? I am shadow and death. We are the swarm. You made us do it. You made us.
I'm surprised you're still standing after that.
Look at what you've done to
Oh gosh,
me.
I think I just dodged out of that. Uh-oh. No. Right, health.
All that you love will become shadow. All that you see will become death. The shadows taste of death.
Uh-oh, I'm really injured now. Right, oh
You
no.
made us do it. You made us.
Ah! That's terrifying. He's really hard to fight, which he should be.
Why did you do this to me?
I mean, it wasn't deliberate. It wasn't deliberate, Walter. Please forgive me.
That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it.
Ah, no!
Oh! Oh no! I don't have any more health. Why don't I have spells? Potions. I thought I had more potions than just the one. Ah. Oh! 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 Oh!
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fit anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
That's a fitting tribute.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe See if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
And there you have it. That is Fable 3. Despite the fact that the credits are running now, the game will continue because there are missions that only come after you've defeated the darkness. But I really enjoy this game. It's not as good, in my opinion. It's not as good as 2. I think the ending, like that, it feels rushed. It feels rushed to me. Not as good or as in-depth as it could have been. That fight, that whole last section, we're defeating the Army of Darkness, essentially, and yes, okay, maybe it's supposed to be that trivial because we've done everything right, we made all the right decisions, we certainly don't have the bodies of everybody in the ground because we've saved that many civilians. It's going to look very different when we're evil, because we're just going to transfer all the money out of the treasury and into our own pockets, just to see what it's like. I mean, I've done it before. It's been a while, so I can't, strictly speaking, remember. We're going to keep all the money for ourselves, make it as hard as possible. Maybe that'll make the fight less trivial, but I still feel that it just feels rushed, it feels short. Emotionally, it hits all the right points, like that last scene with Walter saying goodbye and having to fight him. When I played this game for the first time, I did not know that was going to happen, and it was just like, no, I was truly devastated the first time seeing that, and it's just like, can you make me kill Walter? How can you make me kill Walter? But you do, and he dies. I do love the statue and everybody being around and saying goodbye, saying goodbye essentially. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I think. I mean, there are obviously its faults. Like the economy's broken. You're not really risking anything by playing the good path. We've proved that. I suspect even if I'd played it all in like 1 or 2 sittings without lots of time in between, I still would have proved that because the economy's just daft. There's no weight to those decisions, no real impact. You only choose one over the other for fun and to see what the options look like. Really, there's lots of little things like the little cutscenes that Reaper does. I think after you make one of your judgments. I didn't really go into it a lot just now, but yeah, the balancing, his voice should be a lot louder than everything else, and it's not, and it just feels just a bit of an odd choice. Other faults with the game, well, I've already moaned about. I think I've moaned about the map. I do really like the interactive menu where you go into your, however that's worked, little magic palace area with everything. I think that's quite cool. I like that. It's interesting. I think the map sucks, but I do like the map table. and seeing all the regions and everything like that. I hate that you don't have a real journal. Please give me a real journal so I know exactly, for example, in the Aurora Flowers, which ones am I missing? Not that it matters, in fairness, but how many am I missing? How many flowers am I looking for? I honestly don't know. There's no way to track that information. Because I'm gonna have to run around. I'm hoping, I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that they're going to be in the mission that you unlock to get the other gold key for the other gold door. That's in a post-game section. So I'm hoping that the flowers are going to be in there, but I don't actually know for sure. I can't remember where they all are. And you know, things like that, the gnomes and everything else. I can't wait to finish getting all the gnomes. I wish I probably could have spent more time, maybe looked up all the locations to see where they all are. And yeah, there's those two in the reliquary. There's more in Mistpeak Valley, but that's lots of running around. And yeah, I suppose if it hadn't been for the new job and the insane hours that I'm doing, I probably would have gone ahead and spent a little bit of time running around and doing all that and tidying all that up. But yeah, it's neither here nor there. My job is settling down. I've actually got a schedule now of sorts, assuming I don't do overtime. So that will allow me. We'll see how it actually affects my posting schedule. Obviously, things have been quite off whack for that lately, but we'll get back onto some sort of schedule. I'll just do my best to keep up the postings. Don't like it when there's too long of a gap, but we'll see how it goes. Oops. But yeah, that's Fable 3, the good version of Fable 3. Thinking about it, like with the demon doors, I might have to do a fair bit of work to get into the demon doors, because I've kind of not done this. So that's probably what I'm going to concentrate on next. For the good playthrough is have a check to see, first of all, what all the collectibles are. The last of the silver keys, the last of the gnomes. Finish those missions off. Really need to figure out more about the books. I'm not sure how many I'm missing. I know I've picked up a few, so we'll have to look at that. Oh, Ben Kingsley was Sabine. Simon Pegg was Ben Finn. Obviously, the great Zoe Wanamaker was Teresa, and Michael Fassbender's in there as Logan. Sean Pertwee was Saker. Didn't really realise that, to be honest. Cool. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so we're going to tidy up the gnomes, that's cool, tidy up the silver keys. It's probably really lame again, the rewards never really match what you're given, even in terms of weapons. You get them so late, it's just like, why bother? It's cool, but you've already done everything that's cool in the game by that point. There's not enough outfits in the game. I feel like there was lots of outfits to choose from in 2, and in fact in 1, or what is now actually called the copy I've got is actually Fable Anniversary. I really should have done that before I started my Fable series. I'm going to go back and do that after I've done the Evil playthrough for 3. I'm going to go back and play Fable Anniversary, Good and Evil, with all its DLC. I feel that had more outfits to choose from. I don't think 3's got anywhere near the variety and choice that you had in previous games. Maybe it's got more hairstyles, but that's about it. It's not really the same. I want, in Fable 4, I want there to be a journal. I want there to be more outfits that you can have fun with. Those are pretty much my only requirements. Obviously, keeping everything else that is good. You got to have a dog companion. You got to have a slightly broken golden trail. You got to keep the whimsy and the art style. I hope they get the same composer back. I've completely forgotten his name off the top of my head. Oh, I've even got the soundtracks. Who's the composer? I don't know if they're going to bring him back. It's probably flashed up on this at some point. I hope they bring him back. Was it the same composer for all 3 games? These credits. The credits are. Listen to that music. It's cool. Right, composer. I'm just going to Google this while we're waiting for this because I want the credits to finish and then see what opens up afterwards. Composer, Fable, sound. Because I don't want to skip the credits either. I always like to see all the credits. Yeah, Russell Shaw. That's the name. I would very much like Russell Shaw to come back and do the music for Fable 4. Actually, tell you what, Fable the Journey, which I have got, and I really need to dig it out and see if I can get it working, because it requires the camera thing, and I might have to dig out my Xbox 360, because I think that's the actual Kinect that I've got. See if I can get the Kinect to work in the room that I use for recording. I have got that. I am planning to play it. The fifth in the Fable series. How is it the 5th? You've got Fable, Fable 2, Fable 3. I don't know. Fable the Journey. Yeah. Played it once. Who did the music? Yeah. Yeah, Russell Shaw did the music for Fable the Journey as well. That's good. I just wanted to double check. Because technically that Fable the Journey counts as a spin-off, although, with regards to the story and characters, I feel it's a lot more than a spin-off. I feel like it should be a canon part of the lore and of the series. But we'll get into that when I eventually get around to playing Fable the Journey. That's a while yet, because we've got to finish playthrough, we've got to do another playthrough as Evil, otherwise known as having all the fun, and just like leaning into it. We're going to be properly buddy with Reaver. Then we're going to go back and play Anniversary, including its ridiculous broken economy, which is just a lot of fun. I mean, it's a really good game, and I love the fact that it establishes everything, and it's so good about starting the series. But yeah, it's just, I mean, Fable 2 is, I think, the best of the series. And we'll get into that. Actually, while I'm waiting for this to finish, let's see if there's anything new on Fable 4. Yeah, okay, so it is still coming from the same developer that did Forza, which is interesting. Yeah, Playground Games, Forza Horizon, which is interesting, but I can't wait to see how driving games translates into whimsical RPG. But we'll see. I'm just... Oh no, I've just read a rumour that says there's a new rumour floating around that suggests Fable 4 may not be the new RPG entry we were hoping for, but rather an MMO set in the world of Fable. Now, I'm not going to lie, whatever it is, I'm going to play it. But no, I don't want that. Oh, I hate rumors. I hate rumors because it's I mean, I've just read that. I've just read a line which I'm not going to read out loud because I've yet to cover this on future games and playthroughs. But I'm already saying, unless you've decided some stuff is not canon, that rumor has got to be BS. Okay, that sounds like BS. That's it. Oh man, I hope these rumors are just rubbish. I hope it's really, really rubbish. All I really wanted to see if there was anything, I regret Googling Fable 4. Yeah, okay. Yes, well, I mean, if it doesn't keep with the quirky silliness of it, then it's not a real Fable game. I feel bad for. I feel like I may have annoyed myself. By potentially looking up those rumors. Oops. I hate rumors. I never trust them normally. So, oh my god, it's right. How much of these credits is left? If we're getting to this, there's not even music for this bit. Like if you had a banging soundtrack, that's what you'd normally get in credits, is a banging soundtrack. Right. There was no music to enjoy there. Sorry. What was the point if there's no cool the soundtrack? I might let it play at some point. We've honoured most of the people that did the creating of this game. Right, so you've done the impossible. Saving your kingdom while suffering virtually no losses places you among the greatest leaders of all time. Your people love you and consider it an honour to be the subjects of such a magnificent hero.
Awaiting your command, my lady.
There we go. Right, we're here. We're honouring Walter. Let's just have a quick look.
You have accomplished something quite extraordinary. I do not think even your father could have equaled it. The kingdom teetered on the brink of annihilation, and yet we live, all thanks to you. As for me, I'm just an old servant, and that is what I will always be. You know where to find me should you ever require my assistance, madam.
Yeah, buddy, right here. I will look at the map. I'm going to ignore all the properties that are almost certainly in need of repair. Oh, wow. Let's have a look. So, there we go. That's the other DLC. Traitors Keep Throne of Blood. I might as well actually go ahead and do that. Tidy that up. I'm not going to do that. That's evil. Going to do that at some point. Let's do that. Oh, the Prophetic Hermit. Yes, please. Evil. I think that's the one that's going to let me into that region that was locked earlier. Or maybe it was that one. Either way, that's evil. That's the one that's going to let me into the locked area. The key to a greater key. And then, ooh, yeah. Hobnobbing with Hobbs. That's the bit in Millfields that's going to get us into some other regions. Excellent. We have got lots to choose from next time we come back to this game.
We're going to be sanctuary shop. I'm quite certain there is something.
Not listening to you in the background while I'm trying to speak. We will, when we come back to Fable 3, we will be going back to the Aurora region and exploring that. I'm gonna try and figure out where those flowers are, and then see what all those 3 little quests are. That'll be fun. I really like the Aurora region, and we'll obviously take it from there. I'll save the DLC for last, I think.
Your greatness shall be remembered long after Albion has turned to dust.
Yes, it probably...
By
no, it won't
thunder,
at all. But,
it's the Queen herself.
Guys,
Salutations,
guys,
mighty Queen.
guys, give me some peace. I'm trying to do an outro here. I just want nobody to come and say something. Oh God, there's people there.
My lady.
Right, we'll do one here instead. That's what we're going to be doing when we come back to Fable 3. We're going to be visiting Aurora, and then we'll just see where the mood takes us in terms of what else we're going to see and do in the game. But I hope you've enjoyed the base game. That final confrontation with the darkness and having to kill Walter. Oof, right in the feels, man. Right in the feels. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing as ever. And I will see you next time for... not Fable 3. It'll be I want to say Dragon Age Inquisition actually, but it could be Skyrim. I'll see how I feel about what I'm actually going to put up next. So, thanks for joining me on this journey. Ta-ta for now.